from this game. Subjugation is going to be a three-wave battle coming to Nier, and essentially this three-way battle is going to be done within a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 instance, where you can't reuse any characters, can't reuse any memoirs, you can't reuse any companions. Now, hey guys, TriggerhappyJon coming at you with another Nier Reincarnation video, guys. So today's video, what we're going to be talking about is going to be a little bit about what to be doing with Subjugation. As you all know, Subjugation launches 10/18 at 1800 PST is what it looks like. So as you can see up here in the top left here, that's when they're telling us when this releases. Now, with that being said, I will be live streaming actually when this goes live, so we'll immediately get into it. But because I was going to be live, I wanted to go ahead. I wanted to get everything ready ahead of time, so that way when the content releases, I could just drop into it and do it. So I spent my Saturday stream actually going in, looking at all the weapons I had, looking at the characters, and kind of figuring out like some pitfalls I found here and there. And as far as like what to be doing to build these teams. Now, I think I've got a couple of assumptions incorrect about how this is going to work, but I feel like there's a few things that I touched on that are going to be really paramount in making a successful team. So when you come down here, you'll see that, yes, they have every different affinity for the boss of Subjugation, right? The rewards look like they're going to be awesome. We're going to get tokens, it looks like, to get fabulous rewards that are going to be, you know, our zeniths, our polycrystals, everything, black pearls. These are going to be great. It's going to be save so much time from having to go battle in the dark character selection, just doing the relog battles, all the other battles that just kill you, right, as far as time goes. So this is awesome. I'm happy that Subjugation's coming. The point of today's video, though, is I want to go over and show you guys what I did on my loadouts and what you guys should be doing as well. So let's go ahead and get into that. So we're going to pull up our loadouts here. I'm going to go over here to Subjugation. Now I'm going to go over here to my light loadout, which is number 1 here. This is the one I have fully finished. As you will see here, it is a total overall force of only 271,000. I'm currently farming right now for more memoirs and more level up stones. Sorry, evolution stones, mostly topaz, to get these weapons leveled up higher. Now this is just a light loadout. I don't know what the first boss is going to be for Subjugation. For all I know, it's going to be light, or it's going to be like water or something stupid, and I'm going to be totally unprepared. But luckily, because I have my first one built, all I have to do is just copy, paste it over, change their main weapons, and my affinity is now correct. So at least I have that going for me. But there's a couple things I wanted to touch on this, and then I was going to also roll a few clips from my live stream where I kind of talked about this with the community as well. Now, like as you can see, like we get quest 1, 2, and 3. So this says suggested force. Now I believe this is suggested force overall with all 3 of them. Like all 3 of the teams that you put together to go tackle this need to equal this suggested force here. I don't think it's like wave 1, 2, and 3 are overpowered, like so to speak. Like I don't think their power levels increase per wave. But as I was just thinking about it, I think I need to swap around my wave 1 with my wave 3 just in case there is a power creep. Because my wave 1 is going to be super strong, whereas my wave 3 not going to be that hot. So I think that's what I need to do. But yeah, we need all elements. You will need almost all the elements, Costa. So it's going to be, your element's going to vary every time. So it may be a dark god, it may be a light god, it may be a fire god, it may be a wind god, it may be a water god. That's why we have all those elemental banners right now, is because they're trying to get you to buy the different characters with the different weapons that really like balance out your affinity situation. So that's basically why they're doing that, and it's because they want to getting you ready for this. So as you see, like I'm going to get into building my first Subjugation wave here, and it's going to be for a light. And then I'm gonna keep moving it over until I can't use this combination anymore, and then I'm gonna have to switch it up because I'm out of weapons or whatever the case may be. But yeah, you're gonna need to make like a light, a dark, a fire, a water, and a wind just to compete in subjugation. You had a level 90 there? Yeah, I do. You're not wrong. Auto. Uses all those ones. Okay, that's fine. The difference is I want the stats and the abilities, because this one here, it's going to do more damage. So this is going to do more damage based on chain attacks, right? And as you know, Emil himself does more damage off chain attacks and combo attacks. I already have my Theo is going to try to go fast and crank up the chain attacks because she's going to do more damage. Noelle also has an ability that synergizes with the chain damage. So by doing Emil, Noelle, and Theo all in the same loadout and focusing on their speed, I'm going to be able to get more common attacks going, which is going to then boost up the combo rate. By boosting up the combo rate, then I'm going to be able to hopefully do more damage in my entire loadout because they're going to have very good synergy between the three of them. Now, I'm not speed tuning them yet, but I think as a good balance, like starting out, this is probably going to be better for me to have these main abilities going than the other ones because I'm going to do more damage as the fight goes on. All right, guys, so like you guys saw on the highlights of my stream on Saturday, everything I was talking about, guys. So I just wanted to like go over real quick again. Basically, what I was trying to say here, guys, is that currently having in wave 1 slot, having Noelle, Theo, Emil, all in the same slot in the same force wave, or however you want to refer to it as in the loadout here. All these guys actually synergize off of going quickly, getting the multiple attacks. This means they are going to synergize. Now, I have a video, if you go back and it's been about 20 some odd videos ago, guys. I did a video talking about how to synergize your teams. I feel like that's going to be the best thing to do when we have 9 different characters that we have to use to compete up against this subjugation boss, right? You're not going to just be able to go in there and just start smacking them around, right? You're not going to do it. It's going to be really hard unless you're wailing out and you have all these weapons, all of these everything. You're not going to go in there and just destroy him. Now, what you can do is you can go in there and you can do a lot of damage if you synergize your entire squad and formation and you use your affinities correctly. So that's what I'm talking about with this here, guys. It's because when you look at their damage, right? Now, she's going to come in here. She has gauge level C, which is the shortest one. She's going to do enemy 2 times and increase all allies attack by 9.5% for 30 seconds. So that's going to be an attack up really quickly, right? And then you got Emil here. He's going to come in. He's gauge level B. He's going to go after Theo because his gauge level is longer. And his deal 486 damage and one enemy damage increases based on the combo length. Okay, so that's going to be your combo attacks. It's going to be how quick are you guys firing through? How good are they synergizing and progressing that combo chain? So really, when you got Theo's going to be just blasted in there, right? She's at 1400 speed. She's going to be going in there. She's going to be hitting. She's going to hopefully hit often enough that Noelle and her are going to just fire back and forth on their normal attacks to get the combo length up, as well as Emil coming in here doing the same thing. But then Emil, in the meantime, is going to have his abilities here from his weapons that are going to do 41% damage 4 times, 2 times chain or more increased damage. Okay, so as the chains are going, as the combos are going and rolling, he's going to be doing more damage with his weapon attacks, right? Same thing with this other one. This is a 16-second one, right? So this is going to be going in. This is going to be jacking up their defense while we're getting ready to be attacking with their main ultimates, right? Because what's going to happen? They're going to go in. They're going to do all their attacks. They're going to go quick. They're going to hit, and then the boss is going to come back and smack them. Well, Emil's going to have his defense up because of the synergy here, because of how slow he's going to be going. Because look at how fast these guys are. Theo 1400, Noelle 1200. Okay, Emil 1,052. He's going to be the last one to go, so he's going to be doing his last ability, right? So it means he's going to place this one first because it's going to have a 16-second cooldown, right? And then he's going to come in, he's going to do the 20-second cooldown. Well, there we go. Now it's going to defense up. It's going to proc that. Hopefully by that time, he's got his ultimate, and it's going to come in and nuke, right? That's just how it's going to go. This is the thing I mean, is like synergy wise, this is going to be very, very good for them, because it's also got, like, you know, she's got a gauge level C, so her ability is going to proc pretty early. She's also going to increase all allies attacks by 30% for 30 seconds, which is a lot of damage, guys, especially when her passive ability is giving her all that extra increased light damage for this weapon here. So she's going to do a lot of damage there. But then Luminous Rush means she also does more damage from her light affinity weapons, right? So she's just going to come in there and just smack, guys, as well as all allies attack up by 8.2%. This is going to be at the very beginning of the battle. So they're just going to go in there and they're going to fly around doing the attack. So even though their force says they're low, even though their attack says they're low, all these timed stats aren't actually showing you what you're actually going to be getting in the battle. So even though this force companion, like, you may look at this and go, man, this is really low force, you're never going to go beat that 350k one with that wave, because you don't have any stats. Well, I do have the stats. Unfortunately, they're just timed, right? They're timed between 30 to 60 seconds, which I think is going to be enough time to where you can just go in, you start here, and here, and you hit your threshold to where your wave 1 boss is done. So we're going to find out for sure on Monday for 100%. But as far as what I know and what I can tell right now, I think this is going to be the best way to build them, is just synergize your teams, guys. Like, synergy is such a crucial role in the game. All right, and speaking of synergy, real quick, guys, before I end the video, I also want to talk about how my Wave 2, the team I have built for this. As you can see, if you look at the total force stats, yes, Wave 2 is a little higher, but that's because Wave 1 has so many of the timed bonuses that are going to be increasing their stats. Now, Wave 2, I have Akia, Demos, and Lars in the formation here. And if I click on them, I kind of want to show you guys what I did here. So I made them fast. So 1254, 1544, 1523. So they're at least 200 to 500 agility faster than they are basically. And on top of that, now I have the Titan Sword equipped to Lars with Fleet Foot, right? So if you guys know, Fleet Foot gives agility, as well as it has the ability here to increase your teammates' agility by 6.2% seconds. Now, that is great. So that's going to increase all their agility, right, by 6.2. Now, if we go over here and we go to Demos here, I have the Cryptolith Revolver, which also has Fleet Foot on it, right? That's how he's going so fast. And then he also has an agility up by 5.8% for 10 seconds. Now, keep in mind, this is a 15-second cooldown. And if we go over here, back to here, this is a 15-second cooldown, right, guys? So between these two abilities, immediately they're going to proc off, right? Because they're almost the same speed. Notice their speed, right? They're almost going to pop off at the same time, which is going to just rush them all through. And by rushing them all through, these two are going to hit hard. They're going to get a good combo. And then what's going to happen is she's going to go slower. And she's going to be able to come in here and hit with her ultimate, which is a level C, right? So it means it's going to fill faster. And she's going to do 350% damage and times 2 for more chains by 60%. So you're going to have Demos, you're going to have Lars come in here. They're going to go quick, about the same speed. They're going to proc their extra abilities, which is going to take everybody's speed up, which then is going to allow Akia to get more hits in, fill her gauge, and boom, drop the hammer. And she's going to be able to do damage. She's going to essentially become the nuker at that point. And also, in the meantime, while she's attacking, right, she's got training, so she's going to increase the chance for normal attacks will be a 3-chain or more. And by doing that, because she has to have normal attacks to proc her ultimate attack, she's going to come in here and they're going to go fast. She's going to keep raising the combo as it is, which is going to help her for her main ability, guys. So that's what I mean. Like, you need to pay attention to your synergy of your teams and get them kind of ready and prepared for this. Now, notice here, she also has an agility up by agility by 13% for 10 seconds. This is on a 15-second cooldown ability here as well, guys. And as well as she's going to increase the teammates' attacks every 19 seconds. So And actually, guys, I will probably upgrade these. Let's just I'm gonna upgrade these as well. So this is gonna get even better. But I think having all that extra agility and all that speed is just gonna help, where they're just gonna steamroll. Right, they're going to steamroll, and then what's going to happen is they're going to steamroll, and this goes off of by your overall damage. So what did I do for the overall damage? I saved the best team for last. This is the team that clears all my content regardless of what it is. As you can see here, guys, they have a lot of attack, they have a lot of HP, they have a lot of crit damage here. They're just going to come in here and they're going to smack. They're going to smack. Gale's going to do her defense down with her ultimate here. 2P is going to be able to proc her ability, which just does so much damage, like you guys know. And then on top of that, then A2 is going to come in and do the clutch breakdown, and that'll be GG. I am hoping that this is the correct way to build a subjugation loadout, but I'm not entirely sure, guys. I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you take some of my thoughts and considerations and take some time to build yours. You know, you want to definitely take your time, build the correct subjugation team that's going to work the best for you. And hopefully on Monday night when this releases, all of us will be pumping our fists, cheering because we complete the content. If not, like I said, I will be live right when this goes live. So I will already be online. I will already be live streaming. We may be doing New World and then jumping over to Nier the second it releases. We may be doing Nier the entire time. I don't know. But I do know at 1800 PST, I will be trying subjugation battles. So definitely come over to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TriggerhappyJon. Come stop in if you want to watch me take on this boss. Or if you got questions of your own, if you got comments of your own, please stop in, say something. You know, we're going to be getting ready. We're going to be doing all this preparation. We're going to really give it our best go to beat this boss. So, all right, guys. I'm going to leave it here, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.